After years of waiting, Altina has finally returned to take back her crown as the queen of the meta. With her refine and remix in hand, I showed you just how powerful she could be against some of your favorite VTubers. But one person challenged me to take it one step further. To step into the most difficult and competitive game mode in Fire Emblem Heroes, Summoner Duels. But the question then became, what strategy do I use, and what kind of team can make Altina shine? Because I am such a big brain genius, I thought, why not copy my old strategy that got me to rank 1 exactly the same? I mean, it worked last time, right? Why change something that isn't broken? That's right, it's time to stat stack. But for the sake of the team, some friends had to be thrown out and some relationships broken.
What the hell's going on?
Baby, shoot. I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to be this way.
Is this some kind of joke? You guys put me on?
You and I, we both know that this marriage has been over for a long, long time.
No! I honestly did not know that!
The other major part of the strategy is the captain skill, Turmoil. Turmoil grants the captain 1 additional space of movement, and they count as 2 heroes for scoring when it comes to the capture area. Turmoil transforms Altina into a mobile tank with 2 nukes attached to her. She can fly around the map, killing anything she touches. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about how powerful we can make Altina. So we have 173 base stats with a super boon in attack and a floret in resistance. Then we have 20 stats from merges, 10 from her weapon that grants 5 attack and resistance but no defense, 27 from a Sheriff's Chosen alongside a helping of damage reduction and some true damage. Minus 4 attack and defense from attack defense hold, which is effectively plus 12 stats, 6 more attack and resistance from attack res solo, 13 stats from summoner supports, can't forget the 24 stats from visible buffs, and 24 more stats from bonus doubler thanks to legendary Eliwood. Can't forget the 6 HP and 2 attack from legendary Hector and Eliwood's legendary buffs as well. And then lastly, we get 12 to 28 stats from Wings of Light, depending on what turn it is. That's right, as each turn passes, Altina grows stronger. So when we add all that up, we have 355 to 371 stats, depending on what turn it is. It's not quite as much as Flame Lyn, but that's still a lot of stats. Especially when you consider Altina has 103 to 107 attack. That's right, a dual phase brave weapon with over 100 attack. And that's not even considering Altina unleashes a Twin's Blade on her second attack that deals a bonus of 34 damage. There's almost nothing in the game that survives her. Hell, my Altina can even cut through Brave Dimitris and Askers. The last member of the team though is the secret sauce, the extra little touch to make your opponent suffer. That's right, it's Yoon's time to shine. Old enemies now become partners in crime as Tellius rises up to destroy Summoner Duels. Now Yoon is the opposite of everyone else on the team. While everyone else is buffing up Altina, Yoon is debuffing the entire enemy team and inflicting panic. And this is absolutely debilitating for the enemy team. It creates a massive stat swing for Altina to take advantage of. Now we just need to figure out some crazy openers to get this to work. What if we just smite her in? Okay, that seems to work. Now let's try another smite, why not? Yep, that's looking good. And now we just ram Altina into their face. Oh wow, that worked really well. But for some reason I keep getting deja vu. That's probably nothing. Well, let's try it again. There's smite 1, and then we'll do smite 2. And then Altina murders the Demon King like it's nothing.
Long live the...
A sheriff.
You bastard.
Another easy GG. But not all matches are so easy. For example, in this match we face off against the evil known as Bridal Catcher and Yuri. Now typically we can just zoom in with Altina and not worry. After all, the enemy team typically needs to one-shot Altina, or they just put her into vantage range where she is the most scary. But Bridal Catcher flips the script and makes it so Yuri can brave attack Altina with a lethality, which is pretty scary. So when we're approaching her, I have to make sure Altina is never in a place where triangle attack is possible. And that's exactly what I do here. I zoom in, kill Chrom, and cancel to safety out of triangle attack radius. Okay, I know what you want to see. Let's show the Oblivion fail reel. So here we are facing off against a Shez and a Lucina team. The problem against this team is Lucina plus a Dancer makes his team extremely mobile, which means Shez can easily run around the map sniping whatever she needs to. She's also one of the most difficult matchups for Altina, unless Altina's already in Vantage range, of course. And as you can see at this point, I've already checkmated due to my action economy. My team can only do 5 actions, while a Shez team has up to 9 actions when you consider both Lucina's, a dancer, and a duo skill. Of course, Summoner Duels limits it to 6, but just having the option of who you want to use is a very big deal. This means the enemy team can just outposition me and play the patient game. And at this point, there's only one thing I can really do. And unfortunately, Altina just barely dies. If she had just 3 more HP, or 5 defense in her Refine, looking at you intelligence systems, then she would have lived, and we could have swept the entire enemy team. But remember, that Shez has color advantage and effective damage. That's plus 70% attack just to take out Altina. Now, I know what you SD nerds are thinking. You can just ban Altina, so of course we had 3 more teams ready to go. And this week, we're playing favorites.
Lament your fate.
This battle is over!
Just like father!
That's right, all 4 of my teams feature some of my favorite Fire Emblem characters, including the newly added Demon King himself, Famortis. Now you may be wondering why duo Ike and Brave Dimitri, and the answer is the map itself. We have a small restrictive map thanks to these water spaces that effectively create corridors, which means if we can plug up those corridors with a powerful frontliner, we can control the map. I'll show you exactly what I mean with this replay. The power of this opening is due to Dimitri securing the center of the map, and by doing that I can control the entire enemy side of the map with Nano. After the snipe, I can easily move in and control their checkpoint with Dimitri, and then it's GG. Now Ike can do a similar thing, but while he's not as tanky as Dimitri, he does have a duo skill that completely screws over AoEs, which are one of the most dominant strategies in the current meta. Ike can also pack quite the punch with a charged up Radiant Ether. Now to go alongside Ike, we have a ton of duo power. Duo Duma to far save and heal up the team, Duo Asker to charge up specials like the AoE for Seliph, and Radiant Ether for Ike. And lastly, Duo Dagger to make this team extremely mobile so we can go on the offensive. This team was extremely versatile as it could go on full offense with Brave Self, charging the enemy team, or turtle up with Ike and Duma. But now, honestly my final team was a bit of bait. I technically could play it, but I literally had only a couple of hours from summoning Famortis to my SDS run, so I didn't get to practice an opening that was very good. But don't worry, Famortis is extremely powerful, annoyingly so actually. Here's a replay from Mori over on the Phaeology Discord showing off just how difficult Famortis can be to deal with. Now of course the final question is, how did I perform? Altina carried me straight up to rank 1. My Altina team had a great record of 7 wins and 1 loss. I chose the team every time it was available, so 8 times, because I couldn't resist playing with my queen of course. The team was only banned a mere 3 times. Our duo Ike team went 2 wins, 1 loss, and the 1 loss was a massive misplay by me. The game was easily winnable, and I just screwed up. The team was banned a total of 3 times. Then lastly we have our Brave Dimitri and Famortis teams. I didn't play either of these teams unfortunately, I just couldn't resist picking Altina every time I had a chance to. The Brave Dimitri team was banned a whopping 10 times. People were absolutely horrified by Duo Thor thanks to the Turmoil Captain skill, and Brave Dimitri because he can completely shut down the popular offensive threats like Seliph and Nana. And the quickly thrown together Famortis team did a great job baiting, as it was banned a total of 8 times. Famortis is definitely going to be a nightmare in Summoner Duels, and I can't wait, but I'm also a bit horrified. I hope you were able to enjoy some Summoner Duels content without actually having to play it yourself. But if you are interested in jumping into SD, make sure to join the Phaeology Discord. There's a great group of players over there who would love to help you out. And if you haven't had your fill of Altina content, then go check out Altina's Revenge, a cinematic showcase of Altina vs Fae tutors. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. This has been Oblivion, I'll catch you all later.